A candle is lit as shown, okay. So when we light up a candle, of course the candle is going to melt, and here we have the molten wax, which is kind of in a liquid form. And then of course when the candle burns, we're going to get carbon dioxide gas being released. So there is carbon dioxide. So then we have the molten wax, which is in a liquid state, and candle body is of course solid. So this question attempts to give you a solid, liquid and a gas. Which of the following shows the correct arrangement of particles? So what happens in the case of candle body, which is a solid? Candle body is a solid, and of course when they are solid, the particles are supposed to be tightly packed together in a regular arrangement. Okay, and of course we can see the one that matches them correctly is option B and C. Candle body, you can see all the particles are tightly packed together in a regular order. And then when we look at the molten wax is supposed to be in a liquid state. So because of the word molten, we can see that. So the particles are supposed to have a disorderly arrangement, and it's not as tightly or regularly packed as in solid, right? So therefore option B and D, okay, describes the molten wax more accurately. They are quite close together, and yet they do not have an orderly arrangement. So it's either option B or D. At this stage itself, we can see that option B should be the answer. But anyway, let's look at carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is of course a gas. So when it is a gas, the particles are very far apart from each other. And as you can see in this diagram, the particles are very far apart. Within the same space, we can only find 4 particles. Unlike in solid, we can roughly count about 25 particles within this space. So carbon dioxide, they are gases, and they must be very far apart from each other, and they are not even aware of each other's presence until they collide with one another. And hence option B is the one that gives all the diagrams of the particles correctly. So option B is the correct answer.